So you want to blame the fast food industry for obesity? Really? My name is Matthew Sanchez, and I do happen to have a little bit of experience with obesity. In fact, I have a little bit extra, I have an extra 100 pounds of obesity experience, which I've left behind me over the last year or so. And today I want to discuss this so-called fact that obesity should be the responsibility of the fast food industry. The fast food industry is not accountable. We are. Before these convenience foods are introduced to us, we are predisposed to irrational thoughts around food and choice. Overindulgence and unreasonable standards have been established when it comes to food consumption. Think about this. Food is used as a reward system. Think about if there's ever been a time as you were a child where your parent or guardian may have said, "Little Johnny boy, if you happen to do this, I will give you a treat." Maybe you've done this as an adult with your child. I'm guilty and have been a victim of both. I've told my child, "Hey, if you happen to behave here, I'll let you have some soda," whatever the case may be. These are all things that we've created. Let's consider celebrations. During a birthday, do we put candles on a rice cake? No. We have a nice, sugary, delicious treat that we indulge in, usually with a side of ice cream. And what about the holidays? Let's think about the holiday that just passed and the one we're about to celebrate. We dress up our kids and train them to go house to house to look for sugary treats. While during Thanksgiving, it's very normal to overindulge in food and sit around and watch football with friends and family. Actually, according to the Calorie Control Council, in an article published November 15th, 2015, a typical holiday dinner can carry a load of up to 3,000 calories. That's a lot for one sitting, and that's not including seconds. So thus far, we've only discussed occasional instances, things that may only occur monthly or annually. And how can this be part of the bigger problem of obesity? Well, let me tell you, we do have the freedom of choice. And how exactly are we using that gift? We've turned occasional indulgences into everyday lifestyle choices. Seeking the convenience of fast food due to a busy lifestyle is very normal in our society. But it is a decision that's made by the individual. The fuel that runs your body cannot be the sacrifice, especially when you're trying to address obesity. Lack of exercise does not help the situation also. In an article published September 29th, 2022, Smeljanik Stasha states that 82.1 million U.S. residents aged 6 and above do not exercise at all. That is a staggering fact. These are two very relevant instances where we prioritize what is going on in our lives, the desire to have fun, to get the most out of our day. These things are more of a priority than the food that we take in to sustain our health and the exercise needed to burn excess calories. No one's saying that you can't enjoy food or have something occasionally, but when you're doing it way too much, or you're not counterbalancing it with some physical activity, of course, it is eventually going to become a problem. And let's not forget, fast food restaurants do have healthy options. We're the ones that are choosing the burgers and fries over salads and grilled chicken. No, we choose the sugary drinks and the soda pops over water or unsweetened beverages. Restaurants actually have also taken their time to promote healthier options. Growing up in the 2000s, or being alive in the 2000s, you may have heard of something called the Subway diet, where a gentleman who lost a ton of weight did so by consuming Subway once a day. Now, I'm not saying that consuming any fast food item is gonna cure obesity, because it takes more than that. But there are options to which the calorie intake can be a healthy balance for a better lifestyle. We must stop blaming outside factors and really begin to blame ourselves. I can never recall a time where Colonel Sanders nor the hamburger has held a gun to my head and said I must eat at their fast food establishments. These are all choices made by me. The way we think about food and choices we make do not coincide with a healthy lifestyle, but we can make a change. Now that we have established who is to blame for obesity, please tell me, what do we do next?